This is a live broadcast from Facebook directed at David Graham Rowley, the grandfather of my children. Here is a photo from just a couple of months ago. Let me turn that. Of David Graham Rowley with my children. See, David is allowed to see my children, but I am not. I'm not allowed to see my children. I don't know why. I've broken no law. I've been accused of breaking laws, and you can watch the YouTube videos and figure that out on your own. But I am being treated like some sort of criminal. So, let me tell you about David G. Rowley. That's not the one. David G. Rowley has written a book on Bogdanov. Bogdanov Alexander is a Russian, or he was a Russian doctor, philosopher, theologian. He wrote science fiction books, Red Star. Here's one of my favorite quotations from him. In the history of thought, objectivity was sometimes on the side of one man against the rest of humankind. For example, in Copernicus's time, objective astronomical reality existed only for him, while hundreds of millions of people were mistaken in this regard. Copernicus alone embraced accumulated astronomical experience up to that time in its entirety and was able to organize it harmoniously with the methods which corresponded to the level achieved by the collective efforts of humankind. Other people possessed only parts and fragments of this experience, so that it remained unorganized in all its fullness. Alexander Bogdanov. David, are you a solipsist? Do you believe that I have feelings, that I hurt when I don't receive what I need? I don't think you are a solipsist. Last we talked about it, you classified yourself as an empirical monist, right? So we can discuss philosophy all we like. I'd like to read a letter. Is that backwards? Hold on. This is from Dr. David Graham Rowley, written not even a year ago, to whom it may concern. I am writing to attest to the good character and civic spirit of my son-in-law, Robert Lagerman. I have known Robert since Christmas 1994, when my daughter, now his wife, brought him home from college to introduce him to her family. In the 22 years since, I have come to know him intimately. We have talked at great lengths. I have observed him in many social contexts, and my daughter has told me a great deal about him. He is a fine human being, a loving and caring husband and, what's that word? Father, a good friend, and every act and thought of his that I know has never been anything other than conscientious, decent, and honorable. Signed, David G. Rowley, Professor of History, Emeritus, University of Wisconsin-Platteville. You can read that email and let David know what you think. This is not the actual video. I would like to thank Olivier Blanchard, a French author of both fiction and nonfiction. He's written the Nemesis Engines. It's a steampunk series, fantastic set of novels. But he's also a blogger, YouTuber, social media guru. He wrote the definitive book on social media return on investment. It's called Social Media ROI. I'll put a link in the description below once this video goes up on YouTube. But one of the tricks that Olivier and I went to high school together in the International School of Brussels in Belgium. Olivier is from France. He has a military background with, I believe, the Fusiliers. Sorry, Oliver, if I got that wrong. Awesome guy. And one of the tricks that he taught me is Facebook doesn't really promote posts nearly as effectively as they promote the first comment in a post. So since I don't want you to, I get 500 views in like 24 hours on any Facebook Live. Facebook loves to show me live, but I don't get any revenue. So the actual real video, this is just an introduction, will be in the comments below, and I'll put it in the description of this video also. And that's the real video on YouTube. David, the theme of the video is anorexia, a disease that people in your family are intimately aware of and experience. Body image issues, body shaming, bulimia, vomiting into glass jars, the back molars becoming worn down from repeated vomiting. So I'm in this video below trying to channel the hunger that I have for my sons that I'm not allowed to see, but that you, David Rowley, who calls me a decent father, conscientious, that you've never seen since 1994. That's 23 years ago. 23 years. I was younger, you were younger then than I am now when you and I first met out in Wisconsin, right on the Minnesota border. Yet you won't respond to anything I say. You say you won't take sides. Well, do you know what happens when people don't take sides? When symbols like this and starving people are and people are classified as insane. They're crazy. Look at him. Look at his YouTube videos. He's crazy. You can't talk to him. Oh yeah, well, you know, professor of Russian history, you're intimately familiar with how the Soviets dealt with dissidents, putting them in psychiatric hospitals and giving them drugs against their will. That has happened to me. Your daughter was instrumental in making that happen to me. But you won't take sides. What was it Dante said? I think you can figure that one out on your own. It's a special place, David. You don't want to go there. So anyway, this is my introduction to the video. I gotta go paste the links now before too many people start commenting. I need to get the first comment in there. I love you all, and I hope that this introduction helps you understand the video that I really want you to look at, which will be in the first comment below momentarily. Thanks for watching.